Brazil, officially known as the Federative Republic of Brazil, is the largest country in both South and Latin America. It is the world's fifth largest country, both in terms of geographical area and population, and the largest Portuguese-speaking country. Capital, Brasilia. Population, 208,064 people. Area, 8.5 million square kilometers. Government, Federal Presidential Constitutional Republic. Currency, Real, BRL. Language, Portuguese. Brazil is a massively diverse country. Many tribal nations call it home. Brazil is a member of the United Nations and the G20, and it has been the world's largest producer of coffee for over 150 years. There were approximately 7 million indigenous people living in Brazil when the Portuguese colonized the country. Many of these indigenous peoples were hunter-gatherers who lived on the move. On April 22, 1500, the Portuguese claimed Brazil for the empire, and the first settlement was established 32 years later. In 1534, Brazil was divided into 15 distinct colonies. Brazil was exporting a large amount of sugar cane by the mid-1500s, and slaves became a major import to keep up with the demand for sugar cane. Near the end of the 17th century, there was a gold rush in Brazil. The Kingdom of Brazil was established in 1821, following the Pernambuco Revolt of 1817 and the return of royal Portuguese family members to Portugal. On September 7, 1822, Prince Pedro, the son of Prince Regent João, declared Brazil independent from Portugal, and was proclaimed the first emperor of Brazil shortly after. Brazil remained neutral during World War II until 1942, when it joined the Allies. Brasilia was designated as Brazil's capital in 1960. Brazil has endured years of political insecurity and corruption. Lawmakers, ministers, and police officers have been accused of corruption, inefficiency, tax evasion, and bribery, complicating Brazil's already tense political situation. Brazil borders the Atlantic Ocean on the eastern side of South America. Except for Chile and Ecuador, it shares a border with every other South American country. Brazil is the world's fifth largest country, spanning 4 time zones. It is the only country that has both the Cancer and Capricorn tropics running through it. Brazil's topography is diverse, encompassing scrublands, mountains, plains, and hills. All of Brazil's rivers, including the Amazon, flow into the Atlantic. The majority of Brazil has a tropical climate, though the country experiences a wide range of weather conditions. The Amazon rainforest in northern Brazil has the world's greatest biological diversity. Brazil has an abundance of wildlife, with the country's plant and animal species expected to number 4 million. Jaguars, sloths, armadillos, pumas, piranhas, and other animals can be found in Brazil. Brazil's natural and diverse landscape is under threat from increased deforestation and cattle ranching. Logging, mining, gas extraction, and climate change all endanger the country's beauty as well as the habitats of numerous animal and plant species. Brazil has a mixed economy and a wealth of natural resources. The The country's workforce is primarily employed in the agricultural, mining, manufacturing, and service sectors, and it is the world's largest producer of coffee, and has been for more than 150 years. Brazil exports cars, textiles, footwear, orange juice, and many other products to other countries, which helps the economy significantly. Brazil gets a lot of its energy from renewable sources like hydroelectricity and ethanol. Brazil has a thriving tourism industry that is expanding slightly each year. Many tourists come to Brazil to see the natural areas, which include beaches, dunes, and the Amazon rainforest. Deep water holds 73% of Brazil's oil reserves. Nearly half of the Brazilian population is white, and 44% identify as Pardo. The majority of Brazilians identify as Roman Catholic. Brazilian culture is heavily influenced by Portuguese culture. Brazilian art and architecture are very eclectic, drawing on influences from the Baroque period as well as European styles. The Rio Carnival is a yearly festival held in Rio de Janeiro that is filled with floats, samba displays, music, and bright colors. Brazil's cuisine varies by region, but popular dishes include feijoada, matica, polenta, and, of course, coffee and alcoholic beverages. Football is the most popular sport in Brazil, but other popular sports include volleyball, basketball, auto racing, and martial arts.